I know what you are thinking right now before you even clicked onto the video. Oh my god, not another Switch 2 video. I get it, because pretty much 6 or 7 YouTubers have been making Switch Pro videos since like 2018, and then they moved over to Switch 2 videos. It's like every month this year the Switch 2 was supposed to be revealed. We were supposed to be getting revealed in April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. These people don't know what they're talking about. And yeah, pretty much what I want to do in this video is talk about my thoughts, talk about my predictions for when the Switch 2 will be revealed and released. The difference between me and those YouTubers is that I've only really talked about the Switch 2 in its own video maybe once or twice, and maybe a few other more times in videos talking about other games. It's like 4 years ago when I did talk about Splatoon 3 and the impact it will have on the Switch. I said this about the Switch 2. I feel like Splatoon 3 is proof that Nintendo are committed to the Switch platform. We will get a Switch 2 down the road eventually, but I don't feel like it will come out until 2024, 2025. That coming up to 4-year-old prediction is aging like fine wine, and I'm hoping that the predictions I will be making in this video will be doing the same as well. I've always thought, ever since Nintendo did say that they will talk about the Switch 2 before the end of the financial year or the fiscal year, which is in March 2025, I've always thought that it would not be revealed in 2024 because pretty much Nintendo didn't need to. This is a totally different situation to the Wii U days, where pretty much the Wii U was not selling when they did reveal the Switch in October 2016. This is a completely different situation. Yeah, the sales for the Switch have slowed down, but yeah, I've always thought that the Switch 2 would not be revealed this year. This is when I feel like the Switch 2 will be revealed. This is when I feel like the Switch 2 will be released. So yeah, pretty much I feel like January will be quiet. We will not hear anything in terms of announcements, but February is when the announcements will kick off and we will get a Nintendo Direct, and this will be focusing on the Switch because I feel like the Switch isn't done. I feel like we will be getting more games for the original Switch. And yeah, this Direct, it could be a partner showcase, it could be mini Direct, it could be a normal Direct. But yeah, I definitely feel like we will be getting a Switch 1 Direct first. And yeah, pretty much after that, maybe a week later, Pokemon Day will be happening. And then yeah, we will get a release date for Pokemon Legends ZA. I feel like that could be May, I really do. But maybe that even could release in holiday 2025, the Christmas season. Maybe that could be when Pokemon Legends ZA does come out. But yeah, I feel like the first Nintendo Direct, yeah, I'm not sure whether it will be focusing or including first party content. Maybe they will show off Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Switch, give out more information about that game coming out in March. Maybe we could get more first party announcements as well, because I really do feel like the Switch isn't done in terms of getting new games or remakes in 2025. So maybe in that first Nintendo Direct, or maybe it will be released afterwards in the form of like a Twitter news drop, like what they did with Xenoblade Chronicles X. But I really do feel like we will get more game announcements for the Switch in February. Maybe it could be a remake of Fire Emblem The Genealogy of the Holy War. That has been rumoured for quite a while now. Maybe that will be coming out in 2025. Maybe that could be like an April game. Maybe Metroid Prime 4, we know it will be coming out in 2025. Maybe that is just a Switch 1 only game, and maybe that could be coming out in May. I also feel like we could get another Wii U port, maybe Wind Waker HD. Maybe that will be ported on its own. It will not be a double pack with Twilight Princess. It will be released on its own. I don't really feel like Nintendo will release a double pack regardless. That's just not what Nintendo will do. I feel like they will release those Zelda games separately. But yeah, maybe 2025 will be the year we will get that. Maybe Yoshi's Woolly World could get ported as well. Maybe that could be coming out in June. I've also got more thoughts about another Wii U port, which I will be making a separate video of. So yeah, I don't feel like February will be containing any Switch 2 information. I feel like they will drop it in March. What I feel like Nintendo will do is just drop a teaser trailer, like what they did do with the original Switch teaser trailer, where they will show off the hardware. I feel like we will get some first party titles teased in there. I feel like a new 3D Mario will be shown off, a new Mario Kart will be shown off, maybe Metroid Prime 4, if it does come out for the Switch 2, maybe it will be shown off in a teaser trailer as well. But Nintendo will not officially announce those games, but they will be shown off in that teaser trailer, along with maybe some third-party games as well. Then at the very end of that trailer, we will just get a solid 2025 release date, and then we will not hear anything until June, where Nintendo will do a blowout presentation for the Switch 2, where they will talk about the launch games, go in depth with that 3D Mario game, which will be the launch game, and then pretty much a few months after that we will get the new Mario Kart game as well. Maybe Metroid Prime 4 could close out the year if it is a Switch 2 and Switch 1 cross-release sort of situation. We will get price information around about that time as well. So pretty much from March until June, we will not hear that much, but June is when Nintendo will go all out and give out details. Maybe in the presentation, maybe to the press afterwards, like the price. But yeah, we will get launch date information in that presentation. And I feel like the Switch 2, we did get information from Chris Dring from GameIndustry.biz, or like speculation from him, that a lot of developers aren't really expecting the Switch 2 before April 2025. I feel like the Switch 2 will be a second half release sort of situation. I feel like the earliest we will get the Switch 2 in 2025 will be in September. I feel like between then and November, that is the ideal time frame, but I am personally sticking to September. Don't get me wrong, I would love it if the Switch 2 did come out earlier, but I feel like the first half of the year will be dominated with Switch 1 games, and that is what the year will look like. Also, Splatoon 3 will be getting Splatfest all the way up until July 2025, so combining that with Switch still getting games all the way up until, I feel like, at least June 2025. That is why I feel like the Switch 2 will be coming out in the second half of 2025. And yeah, I feel like pretty much we will get 3D Mario on launch day, along with a few other third-party titles. Maybe we will get like a smaller sort of a game from Nintendo as well, like an experimental sort of title, showing off any new gimmicks. Maybe that will be coming out alongside the Switch 2. October, we will see the new Mario Kart game. Maybe in November, if we don't get the Zelda ports for the Switch 1, maybe they could come out for the Switch 2. Maybe Wind Waker HD could come out in November, and then December, that is when you do get Metroid Prime 4. Or maybe Pokemon Legends Arceus will be the November game, but because the Switch 2 does have backwards compatibility, Nintendo could sort of like package it as like a Switch 2 sort of game as well. Maybe that November game could be Switch Sports 2. The first game did sell something like 14 million copies. So yeah, maybe Nintendo might be developing a sequel to that game, including some of the sports that didn't get included in the first game that was spotted in the files of that game. I do believe maybe Dodgeball was in there. Maybe we could get like the return of boxing, maybe some Switch Sports Resort games as well, or sports. Maybe that could be included with a Switch Sports 2. I definitely feel like we will see it in the next generation. And yeah, I feel like maybe we could even see it quite early on in the first year for the Switch 2. Maybe it could come out in 2025. So yeah, this is what I am sticking to until Nintendo themselves do say anything. I'm thinking that the Switch 2 will be revealed in March. It will be like a teaser trailer, and then we will get like a full blowout in terms of a presentation dedicated to the Switch 2 in June, and then it will come out in September at the earliest, maybe even October. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you in another video.